Last time on sailing Aedis, we set off with a full boat to check out some super caves, crystal clear waters, and epic dry stone walls on the island of Filisudi.
What are you doing, Brenton?
Just finishing up one of the walls, helping the guys out.
We set off from Filisudi for a relaxing day sail in perfect winds towards the islands of Panarea and Stromboli.
So this is the rock formation called Lacana off the island Filisudi in the North Sicilian chain of islands. What do you reckon, miss?
Good. It's a big rock.
It's a big rock.
It's got birds living in it. What more could you want?
I reckon it's about 30 or 40 metres to the top. Interesting volcanic rock formations.
That is the classiest fishing marker I've seen so far.
Pretty relaxing. This is Panarea, the little town, tourist town I guess, but with a bunch of little restaurants and hotels, nice little wharf.
And no fuel.
Unfortunately they have no unleaded. The island has run out of unleaded petrol. We need some unleaded for the tender. So we'll have to try later on at Stromboli. There's that big volcanic island in the distance. It's going to be that town.
The Sicilian Islands, North Sicilian Island, are proving to be truly spectacular. They're really amazing. We've just come across from back behind me, and now we're heading across and we're just coming past this little island.
Incredible rock formations. It's all volcanic in this region, wasn't it? And you just get these obscure pieces of rock. And we're going to go past this island, and around the other side is the volcanic island of Stromboli, the active volcano, which I've been pretty excited to go to since before we left Australia. So this is going to be cool. That is amazing. And we're in like 15 metres of water still, this close to these cliffs. Actually don't. And this is Stromboli in the daytime. This is the active slope. Still got some smoke we can see at the top. Well, there it goes. Bit of smoke.
Sam's serenading Stromboli as we're anchoring. All the places that we've seen so far, I would live here because it's super awesome and weird. I love it. So good. Little house on the cliff, little black volcanic beach, weird plants everywhere, volcano every night. Sounds amazing.
A land trip, a trip to land.
Mission number 2.
Right over here.
Super spot.
rubbish generated by 6 people. And it's about
Too nice a direction.
to get fuel. Got to find the local wine. Apparently there's a local wine.
I'll go on a hunt for the local wine.
Well, that was our first getting off the tender onto a hard beach with stones and black sand at Stromboli, and that was actually quite difficult to get clear out of the boat without getting wet, but we did it, which is good. It's cool. We're gonna go up, find some pizza. There's the tender and Aedis at anchor. For the first time, she's gonna be left by herself. Hopefully the Kraken doesn't get her. There's the boat. We're up on the side of Stromboli. Keep an eye on the boat. This place is a church halfway up the side of Stromboli, but it's about half an hour before sunset. We've come up here and it's really amazing. There's not many churches that I've been to on the side of an active volcano. This is the little restaurant next to the church. Again, pizzas, Italian beer, the Sicilian beer, Sicilian wine, and then through the window, that's the anchorage down there. And Aedis out there on her own on the left.
What are we doing?
Stromboli.
Stromboli.
Eating some pizzas.
What's for dinner?
We have a Stromboli calzone. We have a
Stromboli
Stromboli
salad.
We have a Stromboli.
everything that is called Stromboli.
It's a full-blown Stromboli meal. Everything's Stromboli.
Did you see the salt? Wagon wheel with pistachio, and we've got a Stromboli bomb with a choco wafer on the top. We've got a chocolate coated mushroom over here just in case you wanted that. We've got a, they call it the Italian dumpling. It's like a Stromboli bomb but with pine nuts on the top. An ice cream sandwich down here.
That looks pretty good.
This is the Magnum Ego de-wrapped pre-for you. And Magnum Ego pre-wrapped and coated in chocolate again.
It's impressive.
It's very impressive.
How you feeling, Sammy?
Yeah, I got sore legs. The rest of my body's not burnt though. It's surprising I put the most sunscreen on my legs though. Of all places.
Well, Sammy.
Played guitar for a couple hours and they caught on fire. You can actually see like the ice visibly melting from it just sitting on my legs.
After employing some serious adoption prevention techniques at the restaurant on our last night in Stromboli, we headed back to Aedis. Because it's such a small island and it's hard to generate enough power, the town of Stromboli has no streetlights, making it even more surreal to lie on the front of Aedis with the stars shining brightly overhead, watching the spectacular glow of orange light as the volcano erupted high above us.
Come back. We're heading through the Straits of Messina in the dark, but we have waited for the current and it's working in our favour amazingly. We're ticking over at about 1600 revs and we've probably got 2 knots of current, 6.2 knots. We arrived about 3 hours early and were told by the Coast Guard, well not the Coast Guard, Messina VTS, to wait a little anchorage nearby, which we did, and now we're on our way. So unfortunately it means we see it all in the dark, but the lights are nice. So that red tower is the end of Sicily, and all those lights on the other side is Italy, the mainland of Italy. We've just picked up an extra knot, 1.3 knots, as we've turned into the Straits of Messina. So, confirming the fact that we've left at the right time. This is Mount Etna. Didn't even realise we were going to go past. But we're cruising down the eastern side of Sicily now to Catania, where both my parents and Sam and Foucault will be leading us, and we're picking up one new crew cape. So changes are brewing.
We arrived in the main port of Catania to find a lot of intimidating navy boats and some small marinas, but no one answering their radios. After being told we couldn't dock in the port, we had a hasty conversation across the water with Kate, our newest crew member, about how and where she might get aboard Aedis.
How far away are you from here?
There.
Oh, just there?
Yeah.
Okay, so if we were, you can walk with your stuff?
Yeah.
Okay, it's not too far for that.
Like
Okay.
2 minutes up the street.
Alright, well we'll have to...
Thanks for you.
There's like no real marina, like it's all sort of private and no one's answering their radio. None of these places are answering.
And there's lots of boats with machine guns.
So we'll have to just suss it out. It might take us a few hours to work out what's going on, but... This is actually inside a marina. This is Marina Porto Rossi in Catania, Sicily, and we managed to get probably the only visitor's berth that would take us in the whole of Catania, to be honest. And we rocked to this very small marina, and it's one of the most, it's very, very beautiful actually. Apparently it's actually one of the top 10 in Italy.
We've got this spot with this little cactus garden and stuff behind us, and these like rock pool caves and things next to us. It's pretty cool. It was a tight spot to get into, but I did it. Yeah, I like the cactus garden. I wouldn't mind one of those on the boat.
And now we have a new crew member, Kate, and she is going to move on board tomorrow, and my parents and Sam and Foucault are moving off tomorrow, so it's pretty cool. And apparently cave ducks are also cool. What's the worst thing that you've encountered over the last 3 days?
The worst thing, probably the lack of tuna that got caught off the back of the boat. Maybe. I don't know, I was told fresh sashimi every night.
That never happened.
No, honestly, I was still not sure I entirely know how to use the toilet.
Foucault, out of everything, what's the one thing that you dislike most about boats?
Sand smell.
He doesn't shower while he's on a boat.
Should I shower more? I just thought swimming would do that and salt water's good for that. Didn't work?
Okay.
No, the spaces are a bit too confined for that.
Yeah, no.
What's the nicest thing about being on a boat?
The nicest thing. Just a lot of water.
Where are you, Sammy?
The nicest thing about being on a boat, no Wi-Fi, no emails.
Is that yeah?
No, I mean it helps you relax, I think, a lot.
You were
Like,
begging for Wi-Fi about
well,
an hour ago.
Basically, I needed it to get off the boat. That's the real deal.
From an oven that's half the size of this boat. That's Brenton's romance outfit.
Yeah, Brenton gave me flowers.
This is to celebrate people leaving
And
people coming. Mainly people leaving.
Only
Which
one
one?
person.
Oh!
Join us next time as we head off on a 3-day passage to Montenegro with our new crew member Kate, but not before hitting a few major setbacks.
So we're having a problem with the freshwater pump. Is every time, obviously there's a leak.
So the thing that I've been trying to avoid this whole time has finally happened, unfortunately, and I have burnt my foot on the deck.
It's an enormous blister.
I have a blister the size of Stromboli.
Cave duck. There's not many ducks around, but when there is ducks, they're cave ducks. Volcano.
It's a lot bigger up close, isn't it? Generations of seagull shit. What are you cooking, Brenton?
Intestines.
Where'd you find that?
In the fridge.
Who put that there, Dexter?
I think my dad's just been doing some surgery.
Looks like a big sarcophagus.
Which one? Oh, that one. Yeah, lying on his back.
Like this.
And totally does.
Come on, man, I'm just doing my stretches with Pilates.
Now, everyone's laughing at me, but that is a ute in Europe.